we're gonna be legends. Gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary. Yeah, we're gonna be legends. Gonna teach them all. Got this feeling in our souls we carry.
What if I told you this was the last Monday morning of your life?
Baby, you blow my mind. I end up chasing you.
Done. It's not worth the conversation. I'll make that investment to get you a full-time camera guy because you're right. You have done the right thing. D-Rock's literally right behind you right now, so I'm saying it a little louder. He's gonna start vetting. Okay, give some thought. Give me a final 3. All right. And you're gonna, yeah, but by the way, if you're in Afghanistan, I'm making the investment.
I'm trying to get next to you. I try and play it like you don't matter, but deep down I gotta have you. And since you're so shy after all, we can blame the alcohol. That's a good excuse to say
You guys got me a big gift. I love coconuts.
Sorry, what did you say? Yeah.
Gary, thank you.
You're welcome.
Call 2 and
That was weird.
Stop it, Gary.
It's too late. Super live. Wish I could juggle.
There's only 2. But...
Dude, can you juggle?
Yeah, probably not coconut stuff. That was pretty close.
I feel the. Well, no, this is 2. You got to do 3 to actually juggle, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know how to juggle. You know how to juggle? Phil? I know how to juggle the universe, but coconuts? Nope. Okay, Court. Looking for a job, I'll work for free and start off doing anything, even cleaning toilets. GaryVee, I promise to be an asset. All right, Courtney. VaynerMedia, looking for a job, I'll work for free and start off doing anything, even cleaning toilets. GaryVee, I promise to be an asset. Courtney, you've got a meeting. Show me. I put up my 2 fingers for them to take a screenshot. Did you see this?
Yeah.
It's everywhere. Oh my God, look at this.
Wow.
I'm gonna go back on Facebook Live, excuse me, Instagram Live, but I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just gonna do that. I wanna see how many people know what it is. All right, I can't do that anymore. Only because the 1,500 people, I can't assume they were in the last stream and I feel like a dick. Anyway, I don't know if you guys saw this earlier, but it's crazy if you go look at people that tagged me on Instagram. Can you see, can other people see that view? Because that's my view of people tag. Can you?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Yeah, you can.
Oh, wait, you go into search?
I go to your profile.
Got it. Anyway, earlier today, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody that was part of my earlier stream where I said, put this up. It's so sad that I didn't go to, you go to my account, you can see it?
Yeah.
Other people tag. So check this out, if you go to my account after this, go to my account and then see the little part where you can see where you're tagged, and I guess you can see it on my account and see where I was tagged. So many of you, of the 2,600 of you, tagged the photo of me doing this. So you screenshot this. And then you guys left comments then you posted in your Instagram and you tagged me, and then you said, you know, why you follow me and things of that nature, and then obviously people did that in stories too and used the @GaryVee, and I just want to say thank you, that was amazing. The earlier, you know what's sad about Instagram Live is it doesn't record or save to your camera roll. And so D-Rock wasn't there, that was my fault, and I went crazy. How many people were part of the last session? Just say part of it so other people can see. It was crazy because I was so fired up about this. Obviously this last week, last 10 days have been remarkable virality for me. So many of you, actually, how many of you in here are new in the last 2 weeks? Also put that, I'm curious. But I think it's just been, it's been crazy, the momentum, enormous growth here on Instagram. Obviously the new features have worked out, the 60-second club has worked out. The videos have been fired. Oh, D-Rock, what about that minute 10-second video that I made yesterday?
I'll send it to
Yeah, they've got it ready?
Yeah.
Like, love it. Anyway, just wanted to say thank you. The new call-in show, the Ask GaryVee call-in show, the new format. I hope you've checked that out. Go check that out on YouTube and Facebook. But most of all, I just want to thank everybody because basically the whole conversation was King, newbie. Look at all these newbies. Will Press new, Sport, J.A. new, Deshaun, Boyd new. Love it. Part of it, love it. Anyway, miss you too, Kobe. Anyway, I was basically going crazy earlier this morning and did this thing because I wanted people to share, because I was explaining what I want to accomplish here, which is I'm on a mission, and I mean a real mission, to change the current narrative of people that are trying to change their lives, get motivated, and then start their businesses and become successful. And I want to make it a practical conversation, and I want to destroy, and I mean destroy, all these people that are bottom feeding and genuinely doing the wrong thing by creating content and selling it to you guys, $300 ebooks, courses, you know. Yes, sir. Need me?
Is there anything else for these guys?
Like in life?
We got about 25 minutes before we got a break.
Not a whole lot.
Metrics for them. I know you're pretty
Yeah,
clear.
we'll figure something out. Cool, I'll come back.
Okay.
Anyway, I just wanted to create clarity because there's so many new people in here, and really I wanted to get people to understand why I'm so desperate to continue to build my audience, because I basically want every single person on earth to pay attention to what I have to say, because I'm very confident of two things. One, for me, I know that I'm not asking for your money. I went on this great rant, D-Rock. I can't force it now, so it's a lost moment, but I was like, I don't want your money. I was like, I don't want your money. I want you to keep your money in your pocket. I just want your attention so I can show you what to do, so you don't go and spend on these bullshit things, so you do understand there's no shortcuts. So you like, I was just like, I want to keep your fucking money in your pocket, you know, like, and so I'm just trying to set the course, and so trying to get people to pass me on, because there's people bottom feeding, there's people doing the wrong thing, there's people that don't have the right intent, and they're taking advantage of people when they're in a sad place, or when they're nervous or insecure. And so Automobile, Exotica, there's your shout out. Lewis House, what's up, baby? I want to make people to know that I'm focused. I'm focused on getting all the attention. I love you back, Aaron. All of the attention, so I can do a couple things. Number one, my number one goal for all 2,800 of you is one, first and foremost, to build self-esteem. I want all of you to be more confident tomorrow than you were yesterday, because you're spending time paying attention to my crap, because it's very simple. My crap speaks to this. Stop worrying about what you're not and start focusing on who you are. We all suck at shit. Do you know how quickly I would be fired if I had Tyler's job? I just don't.
If I had D-Rock's job?
Yeah. And if D-Rock
If
had
I
my
had your
job,
job?
yeah, I mean, we'd all be fired, because that's not what we're about. When you figure out what you're good at and where your strengths lie, then you will win. And I'm tired of your mom saying you're a loser, or your boyfriend saying you can't, or your older brother, because he's insecure, not giving you love or self-esteem so that you can succeed. I'm tired of the people closest to you, because of their insecurities and weaknesses, giving you feedback and putting you in a path that keeps you suppressed, because they've got their insecurities. Do you know why? Do you guys know why I don't have a process of charging you? Do you know why there's no rabbit hole for you to give me your money? It's actually quite simple. It's because I make my money elsewhere. Do you know why I give you my best advice and why I build you up? Because I genuinely think you can't beat me. That I think I'm better. That if you fully replicate everything that I do, I will still beat you, because I'm hungrier. I'm a machine. Do you know what kind of machine? Do you know I fucking date? Do you know I flew from LA to Atlanta for a meeting and then flew back on Sunday. And do you know how unfazed I was? Yeah, I know I had some dark under my eyes in DailyVee. Lighting wasn't great, and I naturally have them, and I was tired as fuck. I'm just stronger than you. I'm just better than you. And believe it or not, that's not a negative. It's what gives me the ability to give you everything I've got. I'll give you everything. I will give you everything I have. I will give you the best advice. If you're really smart, you'll pay attention to what I do, and you can leverage that. I will encourage you. I will shoot it to you straight when you suck some shit. I will do everything that's in your best interest, because if I do everything in your best interest, you will love me more. That's why I have the best community. I don't have the biggest. I don't have the biggest, I have the best. I have the best because the quality of the 3,200 people in this room is higher, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it's higher. It's higher because the majority of you have figured out why I'm different than the rest of the market. You've figured it out. You have figured out, you guys have figured out that I'm different. That hey Rupert, what am I doing? I'm going to film.
Yep.
And then him?
Yep.
Cool. Good to see you, brother.
How you doing?
How's your flight?
It's alright.
Cool, man. I'll see you probably in like 30, 25. We'll have to move it around, all right?
Yeah.
I'm just telling my community why I'm giving them the best content in the world. That's it. I'm just better than everybody else. And that allows me to give it to you more. And better and cleaner. And you'll wait for the other shoe to drop, and cynicism will prevail, and you'll be confused by others. And a lot of you are following people that aren't bringing value, but they're selling you what you want to hear. I'm selling you what you don't want to hear. I'm selling you it's going to take a long time, that you have to figure out your skills, that it's hard, that it's a grind, that it's not attractive, that you might not be doing it the right way. I'm telling you that all of you might not be talented enough. I'm telling you the hard stuff. So you guys like me, AKA give me your attention, which I'm so thankful for, and I will never take for granted. And the reason I engage with you guys is because I'm so thankful. And so all my friends ask me why I waste my time being GaryVee, because they recognize that I can make more money not spending time. Like, there's a lot of money making I could do in this 17 minutes that I'm doing right here. What they don't realize is I've already made enough money. Meaning, of course I want to buy the jets, but love and community is the greatest. This is the craziest feeling of my life. The craziest, I'm coming. The craziest feeling of my life, and I appreciate you guys, and I will always give you my best and forever. And it's time that you guys start really paying attention. I implore you guys to really pay attention to who, Dave Sweethome says Jets still suck too. That's all right, Dave. Let me see, Dave Sweet. This is where I get a little gangster. Dave Sweethome says Jets still suck though. I'm clicking on his face. Hide live from Dave. Boom. See you, Dave. Yes. Dave no longer can see your live streams. Sorry, Dave. Hope you continue to consume my content on regular Instagram. Anyway, the one place I'm emotional and not practical is the Jets. Don't fuck with my Jets. I will hang up on your ass like you saw on DailyVee, and I will block you. By the way, Dave is the first human being I've ever blocked. People have come on and said I'm a scam artist, I'm the worst, fuck you. You've seen in the comments, no block. I never hide any of my comments. You say the Jets suck, you're fucking out. Anyway, love you guys. Have a great day. I will talk to you soon, and I appreciate your attention. I will never take it for granted, and I wish you super duper duper well. Oh, Kaplan, Pud. Let me just put up Pud. I know I have to go to this meeting, but there's Pud, Pin. This guy right here, Phil Kaplan, beast. Internet beast. Internet beast. Beast. Beast.
How can I say
So help me understand this. What do you want to do? Because I think right now you're looking for money, which I love, because cash is oxygen, and I appreciate that. Now, do you live at home?
I do live at home. I lived at the dorms. Right now, that's why I did my brownie hustle, so I can pay to live at the dorms, but right now I'm gonna live with my mom, so yeah.
Good, so what I'm trying to figure out is like how grimy you can be, meaning I wanna give you the most patience that you can, that's the big thing, right? You know about my self-awareness thing, and that's awesome because that's good. How about the patience thing? Like, are you buying into my patience thing, or is that like hard to think about eating shit until you're 27 for the next 7 years of your life?
I like to think long term, and I like to think I think long term, but I feel like because I'm so young, I want to do things right away.
Before you sell self-awareness, I think the best thing to happen is for you to use your self-awareness about you to become successful so that you have something to stand on when you talk about self-awareness, and or you have to go and get, you know, a degree and sit on the back of psychology and that whole, you know, world. Those are your only two options, because nobody's gonna give a shit about your opinion on self-awareness as a 20-year-old just saying I like self-awareness. They're just not gonna care.
That's true.
You know, they'll take your opinion. Now, there's a
really
what's that?
School kind of sucks, Gary.
Who the fuck are you talking to? I mean, I know. And or you deployed that skill set for you to be successful, and then you attributed to that, you documented that, and then you sold on that. I think you should spend the next month or two thinking about the things you love the most: music, food, fashion, art, I don't care. And that you should find something to sell, and then use your CPA skills, your social skills, your selling skills, and try to build something you sell. Sell something.
What? Right. So with my $2,000, what do you think I should do right now?
Keep it, and or spend it on the initial inventory of the products you need to sell. All right, I gotta go. I'm filming something. I mean, I've gone way over. I'm like enjoying this conversation. Listen to me.
Okay.
You're 20.
Okay.
Do you know that if you lived an entire another life, like you died right now and became alive again and lived your whole life, you'd still be 1 year younger than me?
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
I need you to think about that, because you will become, I need you to understand one thing. If you decide to give me any more of your attention, all I want you to hear is one word: patience. Go work for your cousin and make $9 an hour in painting, or 14, or whatever the fuck he's gonna pay you, because you respect him, trust him, and he's been successful. And what you're doing is you're getting paid to observe his behavior.
I love that.
Good.
God, Gary, you get my blood flowing.
We cross paths, kicking it with friends, but never crossed that line. I saw your eyes were wandering. It's got me wondering too. So grab your drink, let's run away where we can be alone. Oh, I think I just may confess my true feelings. I find you so appealing. Our love is overdue.
I like that. So wait a minute, let's go. Right here. Okay. Yeah, give me one of those. Give me one of those.
One.
Yeah.
And since it's so shy after all, we can blame the alcohol. That's a good excuse to say I love you. And if we drink this whole bottle, we'll pretend we don't recall. That's a good excuse.
That's why we're living what we're living.
How come
You know-
wearing the same sneakers today?
Somebody sent us the same pair.
It's his energy. I mean, I tell you, like, I mean, I didn't know of you before.
Of course, I get it. I get it.
When I started to follow you and look at the videos, I feel like also coming from nothing and working, when you see someone who's passionate about that, like you.
And wants it for everybody else. No, really, this is so authentic. This is so authentic. That's what works, to your point. If I do this, there's gonna be no, if I sell, again, you know what I really need from you for my own fucking like ego and competitive juices? And you gave it to me when I need, you know, you're obviously trying, you want to make this deal happen. I'm telling you, this is gonna only fall apart if something crazy happens.
Success?
Yeah, I want, you know.
What's a mind-blowing success?
And I don't mean just by, I know what matters for you, but like, what would the market be like? How the fuck did they sell that? What is that? Do you know? Yeah.
Get your shoes too. Thanks, Gary.
Talk to you.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, time to go.
Yes.
I'm late.
Yep. Car's downstairs.
Okay. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, and we're taking a separate car just because it's easier in the morning.
Okay, so I'll see you
To the
guys.
airport.
See you later.
You want
Good day, good meetings. I don't know, what did you get today? Secret meetings,
we did like on a FaceTime.
little FaceTime, just, listen. I mean, I'm working here. Like, that's what I have to say. I'm working here.
That's a good excuse to say I love you. And if we drink this whole bottle, we'll pretend we don't recall